Speaking of which, do you guys remember where we left off last time?
I think we're just about to fight a whole bunch of stuff.
That's one good way to summarize it. Yes, indeed. You had been led by your guide, Sizil, the Deep Gnome, or Snurfniblin, as they used to be known. Led by her to the Valley of Tombs, which leads to the chasm surrounding the Nightfang Spire. And she accomplished her mission of leading you there and then took her leave of you. You guys rested for the evening and then set out the next day. During the night, though, you were approached by disembodied entities, if you will, that warned you not to proceed, to turn back. Turn back! And, of course, you didn't listen, and you had to press on. And as you did so, making your way into the Valley of Tombs, leading back to the surface, you re-encountered your ghostly apparitions, as well as the guardian of which you were forewarned, as the great monstrous beasts erupted from the cavern walls and beset upon you. Let's see, which map were we on? Here we are. It looked something like that. Which is one reason I did not want to resume this without the full party, because we had just ticked the clock on round 1. And yeah, there's no way for me to adjust it at that point. Okay. So if you have not already, you might want to roll for initiative.
All right.
100 first.
Yes.
My new sign-in might have... I don't see my character on there. My new sign-in might have blocked me out or something.
No, you're logged in.
Might want to refresh showing up the icons.
Oh, okay.
Can you see everybody but you?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you are gone. Let's drag you on the board here.
Okay.
Weird. Maybe one of us is layered on top of you.
Could be.
Here, I put you back on the board.
There we go.
I don't see either of them.
Cool.
Oh well.
Let me set it to Snorri here.
It's like Lucian's in the lead on the D100s.
Okay, you should be able to move them now.
Oh.
She did.
Yeah.
Okay, so who got the reroll? Lucian, did Mathander roll? No, Snorri needs to roll. Okay.
20! Maybe we'll be just opposite of my other game. The other game we had a bunch of ones throughout the whole Had like 6 or 7 ones in one battle.
That's the way they go sometimes. That is definitely the way they go.
Roll knowledge on those guys. I think we did, didn't we?
Yes, Snorri did already.
Knowledge religion, I guess.
Yes, you identified them as the disembodied. Because I remember you guys going over the lore. So they are incorporeal. They are shades of priests who live their lives with the outward appearance of goodness and light. Naturally, were it true, they would not suffer the fate of the disembodied, for such priests committed unspeakable acts unbeknownst to their flocks and were never discovered or never punished. But nothing can be concealed from the gods. Some tainted priests with a strong enough life force, knowing that their spirits would face eternal torment for their crimes, resist crossing over and remain tied to their corporeal form to escape retribution. The disembodied develop a terrible hatred for the living, and to sustain their power, they will attempt to consume the life force of any intelligent creature that ventures too close. Fortunately, these horrid specters cannot move more than about 100 feet from their corpse. Do you remember that? If they do so, they are destroyed and forced to face their fate. Removing the corpse, usually interred in a crypt, will only cause the spirit to follow. To defeat these foul defilers, truly the corpse must be burned, immersed in acid or holy water, or otherwise utterly destroyed. But they can also just be dealt with as any incorporeal thing. So they're incorporeal, cause energy drain. They have damage reduction bypassed by good weapons.
That's right. Okay. Because I see on my note I had cast versatile weapon with that. I guess maybe I did.
Yeah, I think you did, because you know to yell out something when something first pops up. Yeah. Okay. Which is something Phil knows from playing in my games for a long time, that if you see something, there's always a chance that you can get away with an act before I call for initiative, if you just say you're doing it. But then sometimes you still get caught by the initiative gate.
Well, we said that we use our Death Ward wand before going here.
See, it only lasts for like 7 minutes, though.
Oh.
How much warning did we have? I don't recall.
On the death one?
Yeah, it's probably still active. You weren't far from it. Yeah, you weren't far from here.
Okay.
And what? I'm trying to remember what it does.
So it's probably still active. It's going to prevent that energy drain.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, just prevents that negative energy damage.
So, did you pop that on everybody then?
Yeah, 5 charges, I believe.
Okay.
Or our guide. It's 5th charge our guide, or...
Yeah.
No, she left.
It's their 5th would be Maya.
Oh, Maya. I forget about Maya. Alright, good.
Yep.
Yeah, let's find a little token just so we can remember when that's active, because it might be important later. Yeah, let's just use...
Say it only lasts for 7 minutes, so it's not something we'll have up all the time.
I'm going to put up a protection from evil shield for now. I think that'll work. Okay. All right, and aside from that, the guardians, which erupted from the cavern wall, appear to be immense centipede-like beasts erupting from the rubble, rows of chitinous plates on their backs, chattering and clattering as they rumble forth, with murder in their eyes. Okay, Simon is first, Mithander, Snorri, Lucian, followed by everything else. Wow, you guys got the jump in initiative. What do you know?
Yeah, we're all crazy initiative, guys. So what looks more dangerous to me, the giant snakes or the floaty guys? Like, just... like...
The answer is yes.
I mean, which one's threatening my party more right now, I guess? I'll just flip a coin. Okay, roll. 1d2, dead guy. So the dead guy's 1 and the worm is 2. Okay, dead guy. Alright. So I am going to... 4. And I guess I'm going to swing my blast at this guy then.
Okay.
And it's only one attack, so just the first one. 32 to hit.
That hits.
33.
Okay.
Alright.
So that counts as magic, correct?
Counts as magic, but yeah, nothing else.
Okay.
It's all dirt. they have DR dirt.
Yeah. Plus, it'll because they're incorporeal. It'll do half damage. Yeah.
So I guess it'd be 32, so like 16. 16 if you do the incorporeal thing. And then whatever DR it has.
And then the DR. Yep.
It really won't let me out.
Okay, so you hit them. You can tell that you affected it slightly, but you're not hitting them obviously as solidly as you normally would, and it wails in pain with you at you. I told you to go back. You didn't listen.
I imagine Simon kind of has like a sickening feeling as he can tell that didn't do near as much as it should have done.
No, did not. Is that in turn from Simon?
Yeah.
Pathfinder.
Pathfinder will cast haste.
Oh, good idea.
Changes what I was gonna do. He beat me to it.
He out-hasted you.
And
Haste plus.
I will use my move action to snuggle into my cloak to become incorporeal.
Oh, very good.
Ooh, nice cloak.
Yes, I love this cloak. That's it for me for now.
Okay, Snorri.
What do I know about these centipedes? What can I roll for that?
Knowledge. Knowledge Arcana or Knowledge Religion?
Okay. Well, Knowledge Arcana. 26.
Okay, so they have the outward appearance of being Remorhaz,
All right.
but they also appear to be dead. They are undead and animated, or whatever,
Oh,
unliving.
great.
Okay. Would I know if they have the same resistances that the Remoras has?
You will get 2 questions. We give you the basics. So undead, dark vision, low light vision, tremor sense. They generally attack with their bite, which they then use to grab and swallow. And they also have claws that they attack with. Do have a variety of things that augment that as well, such as cleaves and bull rushes and power attacks. So what are your questions?
Are these like Dread zombie versions or something like that, or like I know that the Remoras is immune to cold and fire. So
Yes.
these creatures still have the same.
They do have that,
immunities?
yeah. Immune cold and fire, standard undead traits. Since
Okay.
you asked about defenses, they also do have damage resistance 5, bypassed by epic.
Okay.
Have any of them?
Yeah, I don't know. All right, well, I'm gonna burn a mythic point, and we'll change the energy type of my fireball to electricity, and I'll center it right on, say, the red ghost. So I should be able to get everybody.
Okay.
I'll maybe just back one from the red ghost, so I don't get our new friend Simon.
I think I think Snorri's sword is the only epic weapon you guys have right now.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize it was an epic weapon.
I think if you add it up, it will qualify. It's not necessarily just the plus bonus, but it's like if you add everything together, all of
Okay.
the abilities.
Alrighty. I'm still going to start these guys off with fireball and lightning form.
Okay.
So let's see here. That will be. So it's a DC 19 reflex save. Or 32 points of electrical damage.
19. Okay.
Good thing there are no slaves that you can burn.
You know, you kill a few slaves, they just never let you live that down.
I'm still not sure where Mythander was going with that, but I was curious to find out himself.
Did you get your 2 questions or just one?
I think I pretty much. Just what kind of undead they are would be the second question.
Yeah, they're not like a dread or whatever. They're
Yeah.
They don't have a name like that. It's just undead.
All right.
Yeah.
They're undead. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay. Immune to fire cold and DR what 5 epic?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, 1 fail, 1 save. 1 save and 1 fail. Okay, so 1 of each saved and 1 of each failed.
Okay, so I think the one guy would take the ghost would take 8 and 16 respectively, and the worms would take 16 and 32 respectively.
Okay.
And I'm going to I'll step back for a bit, just in case.
Coward.
Wow.
You're kind of low though, Mike. Understand it kind of low. Okay, I don't know if you can turn yourself up.
You can turn him up in Discord.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's right.
I believe Mythander called me a pussy.
Everybody else. Let me try that.
So my volume is good though, right?
Yes.
Yeah, everybody sounds pretty good. Yeah, just right click on the name.
No,
in
Snorri, I
Discord.
didn't try to praise you, I tried to insult you.
I know.
They kind of updated everything on here. Remember, I'm on my phone with Discord.
All right, yeah.
There he is. Yeah, they changed it with the update. How to get to everybody.
I know, I hate that. They did just update Roll20 about a month ago or so they have moved some things around.
Yeah, where's the volume on there?
On Roll20, it is
No, on Discord.
Oh, on Discord, you have to right click on the names on the online list.
Yeah, there we go.
You can adjust everybody as you like.
Don't use it for something for a month and everything goes to hell.
I know. I just had like a big computer update. My OBS recorder was not working right when we were running it on Friday, and all the levels were all screwed up. That just pisses me off. You know, you don't change a thing, and everything changes around you. But Lucian, what do you do?
Lucian does as usual. And a cast mirror image for 7. Ooh, nice! 7 images.
Okay.
And I was trying to look up, with the shield pin. I get use shield once a day, but I don't know if that's standard or if that's swift action. But because it says once a day you can command. That's all it says. It doesn't say what type of action.
Yeah, that's usually a standard action. It's not a free action. Yeah.
So since I did that, my rapier, I'm assuming I already have it out. So in turn.
Without looking at it, but it's under the Unearthed Arcana.
I just looked on Hero Lab. It just says once a day you can command. So I'm not really that worried about it.
That's not in Hero Lab. That's a mythic item. Yeah. So you have to look under the Unearthed Arcana folder here in Roll20, which is where I put all you guys' unique items. Once per day, you can command the pin to create a shield. Yeah, so if it's not listed, it's always standard action. If it doesn't say, it's always standard.
Yeah, actually, it's in Hero Lab. That's why I just read it. Force shield pin, I guess. Maybe that's why I put it on. No, amulet, force shield pin.
I don't know what to tell you. It's not in Hero Lab.
Oh, okay.
You must have added it or something. You must have.
Wondrous item. I just did a search and it came up.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Paint, evocation, silver stick pen is crafted in the shape of a curved knife shield. Yeah, it's on there. It's in there. It's on the force shield pin on the wondrous item. Anyway, intern. 7 images. Let me put that up.
All right. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Yeah, so he doesn't have to come that far forward. Alright, so the one, Ramoraz comes clattering forward and chomps out with its powerful pinchers towards Simon. What's his current AC?
Let's take a look. Defense's AC is 26.
Okay, so it misses you. You're able to deflect the blow.
Plus hasted.
Oh, I didn't catch the haste. Cool. So, misses me even more.
That's always a good thing. Okay.
We don't have to inspire courage or good hope up yet, because another happened.
No.
Oh shit! I didn't roll for Maya. Yeah, thanks for reminding me. I was getting the NPC. I mean the other guys up. Let me get Maya on the board for you. Glad you said that.
Good. The missing details paid off. Here we go. Current AC of 27.
Okay, so he's gonna pop in at 19, which actually he should have just gone. So yeah, so he'll do that. These guys seem pretty serious. So yeah, he'll do good hope and inspire courage for you.
So,
so 2 plus 2, yeah, 2 plus 2. So I put the arrows on him to help you out.
Now we are buffed up.
Alright, well, my whole page just dropped when I moved the Ramoraz. It has that much power. Alright, so it comes moving forward, and since Simon is the closest, looks like he's going to get the chomp attempt as well, and it misses.
I am the tank. Awesome. Give me all your hate! This is the danger, though. Well, I'm not super weak to touch attacks, but this is still probably going to be really dangerous.
And the disembodied reaches out towards you, and he's going to miss. Yeah, good AC is helping you out. So he goes flying past you if you want to make an attack there.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I would.
Twist my arm.
Well, I need to get combat reflexes. Oh, and I rolled on that one.
Okay, so you miss.
Alright.
I'm not going to do crit fumbles on this, so we won't worry about it here.
Oh, you know what? Well, that's fine. Didn't matter anyway. I did not use the thing to give me attacks of opportunity on that one, so I couldn't have done that anyway. So I failed.
So the other disembody goes after you, Lucian. I warn you to turn back. Ashardalan's evil knows no bounds. But it missed you.
Okay. He's intense.
Well, you know, when you die, you obsess over things to the point where you don't want to pass over into the afterlife. Yeah, I guess one could be considered intense. Round 2. Simon, back to you.
Right, so I guess I'll just try my normal attack against... Ooh, so many tasty targets. Okay, that guy is... I'm going to assume that my 4 teammates can take on the one that just got past me. So I am going to stick to the one in front of me. And I am going to... yeah, I'm going to use my kinetic whip, so next time I will be able to do attacks of opportunity. Let's see. So that... so a 24 and a 27 to hit that guy.
They hit.
And then if I'm hasted... just one of those, so 23. I don't know if 23 is enough to hit that guy.
Yep, that hits.
That's a lot of halves. 14 plus 16 would be 30. Plus, I forgot, you got the damage reduction too, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you do it.
It's okay, just give me the number. Yeah, your final number. I'll do the DR. And what was the third one?
Well, I mean, 23 to hit for 36 damage, so I mean, but yeah, I don't know if you want to do all the math on that.
Okay.
Without knowing the exact DR, I couldn't do that for you.
Gotcha.
Because, you know, it's applied separately.
Yeah,
so
don't worry about the DR, just,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're hitting it, but it's, you know, the resistance is definitely letting it
these things
endure.
are possible to hit. Watch her going right through it.
It's like punching ectoplasmic jello. You know, you're hitting it and knocking spirit essence everywhere, but it's still coming towards you.
Like some of that spirit essence is just like flying right back to the spot where I knocked it away from. It's like, ah! Okay.
Mythander.
Mythander will expend 1 mythic point to stay incorporeal.
Okay.
And then I will make a full round attack on the red one.
Okay.
Let me just find my first one. Wow, 17 hits.
Yes, 17 hits.
It will be 10 points of bludgeoning damage and 20 fire damage.
Okay.
19 hits, so that would be 12 bludgeoning damage and 24 points of fire damage.
So you can tell that the bludgeoning is not affecting it. You're not able to bypass that, the DR on it, but the fire is hurting it. And in fact, your second one will take it out. Its screams echo throughout the cavern.
Then let me do the third one on the blue ghost.
Okay. And that hits.
At least 22 fire damage.
Yep, that'll be enough to take it out. No.
Alright, that will be my turn.
Snorri.
I'll just step up and Tearfing flies out of his hand towards the red dead Remores. So, Hand of the Apprentice attack.
Mm-hmm.
28 for 18, which would actually be 19.
Okay. That hits, and that will bypasses DR. So your blade sinks through the armor, slicing it with ease.
And then just as it bites into its armor, it's back in my hand. And that's the end of my turn.
Lucian.
I'm going to cast Greater Invisibility.
Okay.
Just because these things are undead, and I can't use my shadow unless I want to heal them. So great invisibility, and then I am going to move 20, 25, 30, 35 to here in turn, and I'll put up the thing for invisibility in turn.
Okay, so that is going to provoke as you move through there.
Oh, it can sense me?
They do have tremor sense, so you're still going to have 50% miss chance regardless.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
But it's going to provoke from both of them. I'll go ahead and just roll the miss, so we see if I even need to bother with.
I had it.
Okay, so neither one of them miss.
Okay.
So we have to deal with the attack as normal. What's your AC?
AC is 22.
Okay.
And so they both hit. I mean, they saw me, kind of tremor me.
Yeah, they tremor sense you, but your AC is effective.
Okay.
2. I think 1 is going to be close enough to knock an image out, so you lose 1 image.
So I have 6. Yeah.
And you may continue.
Enter.
Okay. And Maya. This is actually one of those instances where I have no idea what Maya would do. He doesn't have a whole lot of offensive capability against these types of characters.
Total defense action.
I'll just have him hold the heal for now, and he can either apply it to one of them or somebody that needs it. Okay. Alright, so you snuck around behind this thing. Let's see if it notices. It does, so it decides to turn towards you.
Okay.
So, it goes for a bite, which misses. And it claws at you. Wow, dice are on your side this time. Okay. Miss, miss, miss.
Good.
Alright. And this one is going to 5 foot forward. And I think you guys will apply for a cleave. I didn't do that on purpose, but because you're adjacent to each other. He's going to try to cleave with his bite here. See what happens.
Cool.
Okay, so first one is going to hit you. 4. For 16 points.
Is that on Simon?
Yes. And then cleave at Maya. Which is going to miss. Yep. Okay. Well, yeah. Well, luckily for you, because it wanted to cleave, it didn't try to gobble you up. Alright, round 3.
Alright, Simon's turn again. Alright, I'm going to 5 foot step up in here, and then I'm going to attack this one to myself. And to find the right tab. Here we go. And this is also going to be the one where I can take attacks of opportunity if needed. Let's see. Okay, so the first round, 25 to hit. I don't know if that's enough.
That hits.
Alright, that's good. And my hasted attack, 25 to hit again. Okay, so yeah, and I guess all those are -5, so I am not epic or mythic or whatever it is.
No, but that's a solid amount of damage, though.
Sometimes you can overcome damage reduction just by doing a lot of damage.
Good force, yes.
Alright, you're able to just batter it to pieces, sending bits of armor and plates everywhere.
Good
And it
job.
goes collapsing over, and one of the things I always like to do is to see which way it fell. So it falls back this way, so you don't have to worry about jumping out of the way.
Out of curiosity, I am pretty dodgy. Oh, rolled low though. That may not have been enough.
It would be enough. It's always DC 15 to get out of the way of falling body, so not hard. Mythander.
Mythander will have to reload his gun, and then he will fly up 20 feet in the air.
Okay.
That will be the end.
Snorri.
Same thing. Attack of the or Hand of the Apprentice with Tearfing.
28 hits. All right.
Yep. So another 19 points.
All right. It reacts.
I'd love to help you with that flank, Phil, but there's no way.
Well, I asked my questions when it's my turn.
It is your turn.
Question. I go to attacks. Since it has tremor sense, that means I wouldn't get sneak attack for being invisible? Or do I?
Oh yeah.
You
okay.
do. So with Tremor Sense, it would know your location, but it still has to deal with like concealment and stuff.
Gotcha.
So yeah,
Okay.
you would get your sneak attack.
Yeah, double checking. So let's hit it. Boom. So 28.
That hits.
First for 15. Actually, 17.
Okay.
Plus 2. And then pursue just the hasted attack. $15.
That's gonna miss.
I mean 17.
That's gonna miss.
Okay. In turn.
Okay. And Maya. Let's see. Nobody has been hit yet.
I got hit by a cleave.
Oh, that's true.
But it was pretty minor.
Yeah, he doesn't particularly want to provoke that thing, so he will stick with the 5-foot step. Sorry there, Lucian. And he'll touch up Simon with a Cure Moderate for... Does Cure Moderate top out at 5 or 10?
10.
Okay,
10.
very good. Alright, so 25 points.
Whoa! They actually put me over. Yep, it did. Alright. Thanks! I feel great!
You fight well, brother of the anvil.
Feel this way.
Alright, this thing's having trouble hitting you, but you're right there on it. Since it's got Tremor Sense, it'll just keep on trying. It tries for another bite. What's his current AC?
22.
22, okay. Potentially hit. Let's go for concealment. Alright, you missed because concealment.
Okay.
But then he follows up with his claws. Claw misses. And second claw potentially hits. And concealment again. And same number of concealment. Okay, dice are on your side so far.
Nice.
Round 4, Simon.
Dramatic whip. The benefits of haste. First set, and then the haste attack.
Nice.
So I remember 25's hitting. I can't remember if 23 hit or not.
What you got?
23 is going to miss, but you got 2 hits in there. I think that's going to be enough to take it out.
Yeah. Plus you
Yeah,
got
it's been damaged.
inspire courage.
Yeah, I should be calculating that in. I have
Plus
buff. Sometimes I forget to turn them on, but no,
Yep.
I have Inspired Courage and Good Hope on.
You'll take it out with the second one that lands.
All right,
You
awesome.
punch right through it, sending a shower of plates and foul, undead flesh everywhere.
But from what I know about the spirits, how long does it take for them to reform?
Usually within the day.
Shall we move along?
Or so?
Shall
Yeah.
we move along then?
All right,
Yes.
so it collapses back into the wall.
What's we gonna burn the bodies?
It's
Some salt and fire?
it's a mile of bodies, right?
A lot of bodies. I mean, we could.
Yeah.
I mean, how long would it take us to gather all these bones and try to burn them together?
Well, you probably have to put an hour or so into searching to see if you could find them. You do have some hints in that their vestments carry the signs of the cult of Ashardalon. So if you found something similar, that would probably narrow it down for you. But Maya says, "Why bother? We're moving on from here. No need to waste time."
We'll have to get back, though, at some point.
Do we have to go back this way? That would be the
Yes.
question.
They're not.
Do we have to go back?
They're not particularly dangerous to us, but I don't know if we want to make these routes safe for future travelers.
Safe through the Valley of Tombs?
Yes.
In the area where we don't have to be within 100.
Also, they deserve to go to their proper afterlife.
Yeah.
Deserve.
Good-
Yes.
He's such a good guy. He's such a good man.
Well, it's more of a vengeance-y thing, but yeah.
It's not a bad idea to gather up all these bones and burn them all.
Okay, well, if you guys want to spend an hour seeing if you can find it, make some intelligence or either intelligence checks or perception check. Yeah, see what you see.
That's my intelligence. 29.
That's pretty good. Okay, you found one. 22, you found both of them. So it takes you an hour,
Okay.
and you can find them based on the vestments that they were wearing.
Acid splash.
It's imagining like 30 castings of Acid Splash just to get it.
Yeah, right.
I do have holy water.
Yeah, we've got alchemist fire and holy water and all that stuff.
Yeah, but he has infinite Acid Splash.
That's true.
Infinite alchemical fire.
Yeah. Plus, you guys
Oh,
stocked
that
up on
works.
some undead slaying kits. So you've got some various
Yeah.
different
Real
tools.
stuff.
But yeah, either
Here.
you can either destroy them with your spells or
We got
whatever,
holy water.
or if you want to, spend a vial of holy water on each, that'll take care of them.
Done.
Okay.
All
Boom.
right. And with that, the Valley of Tombs grows ominously silent once again, and you can
Walk in the park.
yes, you can see the gray.
Place-
The gray light emerging from the end of the tunnel, which leads to the chasm surrounding the Nightfang Spire.
So, if I'm not mistaken, the place we're going is going to be besieged with undead, correct?
Yes.
Yes, it is a
Okay.
tower of
Well, I
undead,
think-
as far as you know.
Alright. So, I am going to coat my rapier where I have some holy weapon balm.
Okay.
Which it will do an additional 2d4 points of damage to undead or evil outsiders.
Okay, very good. Yes.
Use.
And you also have Aling Durkla's diary, which you can consort for information from time to time.
Would that be intelligence check, or is that just time? To see if we get the information, any useful information.
Well, Snorri and our guide friend, they already looked at the book.
Yeah, we've been poring over that for the last night. Or 2 nights ago, anyway.
Yeah, we'll go over it here in a second. I'm getting a message that I need to free up some space here real quick. So let me dump a few things. Okay. Yes, so if we go to the Unearthed Arcana folder again, I believe your mysterious journal is in there. Bink! Right there, and it gives you the dungeon guide stats. So dungeon guides grant bonuses on up to 3 very specific skills. You can see that these are Knowledge Arcana, Disable Device, and Perception. A PC who has ranks in the guide's associated skill, the associated skill being Dungeoneering. Okay, so it takes a Dungeoneering check of 25 in order to consult it. Can attempt a check with that skill using this guide, which takes 1 minute. If she succeeds, she gains a circumstance bonus on one of the guide's listed skill checks. The amount of the bonus is listed with each skill, which the PC must take within 10 minutes. Failure indicates the guide doesn't include helpful details, and so on and so forth. So, but you can also, you can just generally use it for any kind of question that you have about the area, and it just counts as, just consulting the guide, even if you're not, rolling to disable devices or any knowledge or perception or anything, and see if the guide actually has something about it. And that's where the accuracy bonus comes into play. So if you make the Dungeoneering check, it gives the guide a +2 to its accuracy bonus, and then the guide actually has to do a roll of its own to see if it has that information. So that's basically how it works.
So who's the Dungeoneering guy?
I've only got +8.
Probably Lucian.
Yeah, the same.
Have a rank, but yeah, I have 1 rank. That's
Yeah, me too.
+4 bonus.
Is my rank.
Probably Lucian, yes. So I'll give you some accuracy checks. Okay, so the basics are: determine a mechanism's function, determine whether an area is a safe place to rest, fill in the next area of the map, get a hint on how to solve a puzzle, get a vague idea of nearby rooms, identify a commonly encountered dungeon denizen, identify a room's original purpose, locate a hidden trap, or locate a nearby source of food or water. So those are examples. You don't have to use it. It's all up to you. It's just an option. Okay. Now let me open up Maya right quick. Make sure I've got him.
I'm the local guy. That's what I'm supposed to buy.
You're the local guy. Yeah. So who has Dungeoneering?
But nobody. Dungeoneering +8. I think that's the best we can do.
Yeah, +8 too.
Maybe Mythander, I don't know.
No, Mythander is.
He's like, nope.
Oh, I have a +5.
Okay, so
It's fun because
They're horrible.
we are living a lot of our lives underground, and everyone just barely has engineering.
That's
Maybe,
funny.
I guess we should put some more points in it, huh?
it just started though, just for us.
Well, it looks like it's going to be Maya then. Maya's got the +15 to Dungeoneering.
Oh, Maya wins. For
I know
sure.
it's gonna be bad, yeah.
The winner, the
Which is
Dungeoneering
good,
winner.
which means he can just take 10 and make the actual check without an error. So. A stone bench and tablet to mark what we did here. Now, who did that? What was that?
Probably Simon.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
I have stone shape, so I'm just kind of like flexing the stone shape. So
okay, cool.
Take a moment to form the shape into to form the stone into a shape of a bench.
He's an earthbender.
Yep, basically an earthbender.
He's like Toph.
Basically Toph, yeah. Toph with the beard.
So you guys continue making your way through the Valley of Tombs, and the light is growing closer, although it is much dimmer than one would expect with it being this early in the day. The cavern narrows the closer you get to the surface until it is almost just barely 5 feet wide and tall once you reach the actual exit. And you leave behind you the scattered bones that were cracked and gnawed, and make your way into the chasm known as the Defile, surrounding the Nightfang Spire itself. And you see there, rising in the distance, well, not the distance, but very close, the actual spire itself.
Ooh, that looks ominous.
So if you remember, the
Wonderful.
the spire is at the bottom of this chasm, which is in the midst of the mountain range. Okay, so it reaches up from the bottom of the chasm.
So we would be able to fly just up to the top.
Yes, you would be able to fly up to the top. And you could even just fly straight up out of the chasm. There is the remnants of the North Road, which leads its way in from the northern part of the chasm, which kind of winds its way down into just a simple, dry, sandy riverbed that cuts its way towards the tower itself. There's sparse vegetation and thorny bushes spread throughout. Except for this occasional vegetation, the entire area actually seems devoid of life. Little to no animal life seems to remain. The cliff walls drop so deeply around the spire that they block direct sunlight, which is why the light is so dim where you are. The overhanging cliffs tower an impressive 1,600 feet over the chasm and the spire itself. So the spire is about 500 feet from the cavern wall where you emerge. And looking at the spire, it looks like it's about 300 feet high from all the way to the tip.
From our vantage point, can we see movement around the spire?
Make a perception check.
Perception.
I only got a 22. I'm not our most perceptive party member.
You don't notice anything.
There was talk of a guardian on the roof, right?
Yes, there was. If you remember, this was one of the things you guys gathered from reading Dirkwa's journal, was that he made note of a black dragon which had nested in the top of the spire. The history of the spire itself is that it was built by the worshippers of Ashardalon. Okay, but after Ashardalon was killed and disappeared, this black dragon moved in and decided to nest there at the top. So yeah, he did make note of that.
There was also some sort of catacomb, I believe.
There was a catacomb. You
like a separate entrance from away from the tower.
That's correct. You asked if there was a way into the catacomb. Unfortunately, your guide did not know of a way into the catacomb, and the diary itself was unclear about it. Like perhaps he hadn't been able to explore that area thoroughly enough.
Okay.
So you're not sure, but if you could find the catacomb, then yes, theoretically you could enter from the bottom rather than entering from the top or whatever other entrances there are.
It looks like there's a front door too.
You do see a front door right there on the picture.
Yeah.
Yes, the spire looks like a stony fang thrusting up from the canyon floor. Wider at the base, it slowly narrows towards its apex, where it terminates in jagged stone splinters. Though its tip must be at least 300 feet above the cavern floor, the cliffs on either side are 5 times as high, cloaking the spire in shadow. Its sides are carved with stone gargoyles, faces, porticos, ledges, and other baleful textures. A small stone structure abuts the spire.
Does it have anything indicating how many floors?
Be right back.
From what you read in the diary, you think roughly 5 floors and the catacombs, and then whatever's beyond that in the core.
Okay.
So the question remains: do we look for the catacombs?
Back.
We'll go through the front door. We'll face a dragon, potentially, if it's still around. Or if it's undead.
Yes,
I suspect we're going to be undead dragon.
I don't
the
think-
first dragon we've slayed.
No, but it's if we could avoid it.
yes. Now, mind you, the date of the diary is at least a century old, so that's the information you're getting from it.
And we're assuming an entrance from the roof.
Yes.
It would make sense that the priest would have some sort of way to reach the dragon at the top.
It would make sense, but
I mean, the whole thing seems to be made of stone, correct?
Yes.
I mean, given enough time, I can make a door.
Can you stop? Can you sense the underground?
Who is the most perceptive of us?
I'm not great. I'm only plus 10.
I just rolled my
Really?
I'm
Yeah.
I'm plus 16. How am I that high? Sure, it makes sense. Oh well, yeah. 10 ranks plus class skill plus a little bit of wisdom. So yeah, one's better than 16.
I get decent, okay perception, better when I'm looking for traps.
I will hand Simon a drink and say, "Bottoms up, buddy."
Hey,
Chug, chug, chug.
I haven't even. Everybody's like staring at me. Fine. And I guess Simon will try the drink, see what happens.
He won't tell you what it does, but it will help you.
I'm struck worse. That dwarven fire water.
I had the same deal with Ingrid. Just trust me.
Just drink it. Trust it.
That's just a potion of detect secret doors.
Okay. Which I have my thing, but I'm a dwarf, so I think I get a bonus if it's made of stone.
Yes, as far as you can tell, the whole tower, the exterior, at least what you see, seems to be made of stone. You can get closer and make a more exact examination of it.
Yeah, we might as well. We'll also look around for any signs of alternate entrances.
Okay.
I forget about this option. That's on the character sheet. Can you not add notes to an individual skill?
I think you can. You might have to turn on that option on your
Is it
character
still-
sheet
oh.
to add notes to it.
Oh, I see. I put it over in the far right. Okay. So cool. Do that next time. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if that looks terrible.
Let's see.
It was more just to like. Nope, it didn't show the note. Maybe it's because I didn't mouse off first.
There's not a great map
There we
for the exterior portion, so I'm going to move you over to this one for now. And just to get you out of the...
Oh, funny, I rolled a 20 on that one. Waste the natural 20s.
Where do we go? Where am I? Move you over where you can see the side for now. Okay, what were you rolling on?
I was basically just trying to add a note to my perception because I didn't know my dwarven ability.
Oh, okay.
Perception on stone and stuff. So apparently, I guess I forgot I could do that. But if I pass within 10 feet of stone, traps, or secret doors, I think I get an automatic check.
Okay, that's good. That would be good to remind me of. Yeah, so it looks like the sides of the tower are easily climbable. The most obvious entrance that you guys notice is the low stone building at the side.
All right. Someone mentioned something about wanting to cast fly on all of us to get us to the top, but I'm okay with going through the front door. But if we want to use magic to try to skip some stuff, we can.
We can also take a walk around and see if we stumble into the catacomb entrances.
Right.
So is this the tower here, the black block here, or that's just something?
That is the tower. That's the side of the tower you're seeing there on the map. Yeah.
Okay.
That's just like a closer look of it. And it's not. Since you can see the top of it, that's not. You're kind of floating halfway in the air there. But as you guys are walking around, Maya drops to a knee to examine the tracks and whatnot, and he says, "What I see here, what remains of these droppings, must be at least a few years old. This area has been thoroughly hunted. There must be no animal life remaining within this chasm."
But we know there's vampires. Do vampires hunt animal life?
Yes. For the blood.
Indeed.
For the blood. At least it may be with one vampire, maybe?
Just one, yes. There's always just one.
There's at least one that you know of, Golthias being the leader of the cult and the one responsible for converting the rest of the formerly living members of the cult to undead state. There was a rather extensive story about Ashardalon, terrorizing the countryside and eventually being killed by a circle of druids and its heart removed. And Golthias was the one who set out to retrieve the heart and kill the vampires. Not the vampires, but the druids. and in turn wound up being destroyed himself and confined to another plane, but then managed to escape and return to his vampire form, and then make his way back here to the tower. And he began preparing the way for a Chardalon's return. And it was said that he retrieved the unliving heart of a Chardalon and brought it back here to the tower, where it resides somewhere within. All in the hopes that they would prepare for the return of a Chardalon when he would return and destroy the world with their help.
That's not the MacGuffin that we're here for, though. We're here for the other.
That's right. You're not here for the heart. You're not here to do anything except retrieve the dwarven relic, the hammer of. The name of it is
The Hammer of Stones.
blinking from my mind.
Stop!
The Hammer of Nails.
Yes, the hammer that allows you allows the wielder to control the stone guardians outside the gates of Stonehome itself.
The Hammer of Stanley.
So I gave Simon a potion of detect secret doors. He should hurry up and try to find the secret door around the building.
Okay, so where do you want to begin?
I guess if we're doing that, then I'm just going to tank it on and move on up to the nearest wall and start, I guess, circling the building.
I'll start circling around in the same pattern, 50 feet out, looking for alternate entrances.
Okay, so the foot of the tower, the base itself, is probably about a good 100 feet wide. So are you guys going to go in opposite directions then?
No, we're going to go in the same direction.
Okay.
We'll all stay together.
Keep in mind, there's
Split the party.
It's a perfect place to
It's
split
a
the party.
circle. Let's see what
Yeah.
way.
With a grid search in
Go
all
the other
patterns.
That's what we should do. We should just go that way to go.
Yeah. We'll find it faster if we all split up.
That's how that works.
If you do, that would be a good plan, but
Okay, well, make a knowledge geography check there, Simon.
Oh, really? It's geography. That is something I have one rank in.
Oh, that's good.
Well,
It's better than no ranks. Like probably the rest of us.
Nathaniel must have him. He's a map guy.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, that's right.
I have one, too.
Thanks.
Yeah, and so does Maya. So
Yep. I have one as well.
okay, well,
Everybody roll with it.
Doesn't help if I roll shitty.
between all of you, plus being aided by the dwarf's stone cunning, you can definitely tell that the spire is constructed from ancient stone, and it is made of a superb, almost supernatural stone. Seems very solid.
so in other words, we can't go through it magically.
Well, you don't know that. You don't know that. You haven't tried yet, so you don't know. But you do know that the stone is very strong.
It's amazing stone. I wonder how much this would be worth.
Well
Let's learn the
constructed
secrets to make this.
and quite sturdy. Well, you make your way around the base, and honestly, you don't find any secret doors. The only thing that seems obvious would be the entrance to the small building that abuts it there. You can see just below the mouth on the image.
Yeah, if you scroll down to the bottom. Yeah, so there's just this one really obvious door.
I don't know, I have this voice in my head that says it's a trap.
Is it Admiral Akbar's voice?
Who is dead, but yes.
He's a famous general. He's a famous elfin seafarer.
Probably one of us will play in Spelljammer, but yeah, it's
You're right.
All right, well, if we can't find any other ways, we've got burn a spell and fly up, or front door.
Guess we didn't find the catacombs or entrance.
No, we didn't.
No secret doors are revealed by the spell.
No alternate entrances.
No obvious entrances into the catacombs, and the only
floor after floor of thing. And we're making an assumption that what we want's at the top of this tower, it could just as well be in like a basement. We don't even know if we're going to be. We don't know if we're going to be going down as soon as we enter this place.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
What's your question?
I don't know. I just think we may as well go through the front gate, which is probably a trap, and from there figure out what we need to do. Like, if there's some impediment going up, then we could always come back out and fly to the top.
I agree.
Is it just a front gate, or was it like you said, or did you say something about like an adjacent building?
Can you see the picture? Yeah, you can see it on the picture.
Yeah, the mysterious spire, the image that he shared at the very bottom of it. There's like scale-wise, it kind of looks like a shack, but it's probably much more grand. If you're down there,
isn't it? It's the mouth with the tongue, right?
Yeah, it's just below the mouth.
Yeah,
the mouth, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the mouth. The tongue is resting on the roof of the.
I see it.
Yeah,
it is.
Let's go there.
It's a low, dry mortared building squatting against the west side of the spire. It appears to be a single-story structure, obviously quite old, but does not share the quality stonework of the tower. A single dark opening provides access on the building's western side.
Let's cautiously head forward.
Yep.
I'll be looking for traps. I think we have a party member who's good at finding traps.
Okay. All right. Well, you walk up and there's no door. It's just open.
Gonna box skin myself.
Okay.
Shield.
Shield.
Ticket taker, and say 5 adults, please.
We're gonna go in there. It's gonna be all like flowers and rainbows and
Unicorns.
Here, we've been waiting for you. Here's the hammer right here. We'll give it to you.
You really want to get rid of this thing? Yeah.
Did you guys lose this way back when?
You were destined to have it.
That would be a hilarious thing to do to a party sometime. Just
just a little bin at the front door, lost and found.
Because then, if that did happen to you, what would you do? Would you just say okay, thanks, or would you, immediately want to attack it?
Gotta get them points.
That's right. No, I was intending to take the rest of your stuff too.
It's a red thing.
So there is no door. It is just the building is dark itself. So do you guys approach as a group or individually, or what do you do?
Well, can I look at see if I detect magic from the door, or the entrance, the big ship door?
Sure.
I'm assuming I'm up on it. I have no idea.
Yeah, I'll also be checking for traps and stuff.
And I'll roll perception with traps, which would be a +5 on this roll.
That's what we'll let him do.
Okay.
Nice. 34 for traps and perception and detect magic.
Okay, so you are not noticing traps. Okay, you don't detect magic on the exterior, but you are detecting some auras coming from inside. Some faint auras coming from inside.
There are auras coming from inside. No traps. I don't sense any traps.
That you pick up from beyond the through the open door.
I go a little closer and I'm gonna wait around to see what type of magic. It's probably necromancy. I feel it'll be necromantic.
And I guess I'm going to have Crag shambling around in the back of the party, so just he'll be back there somewhere. Alright, yeah, I'd like to just, I guess, peer in the entrance with my dark vision, see what I can see.
Okay. All right, so Lucian, you're getting faint illusion aura, okay, from whatever is inside there. And Simon, as you look inside, you look in the shadowed interior, and you spy what appears to be several humanoid forms lying face down in the loose earth, as well as several animals. Something that appears to be two coyotes, several vultures, numerous small vermin. As you poke your head in, a sharp charnel reek assails your nose as you recognize the scent of the dead emanating from within. And you also hear like a really faint, wordless music that comes to your ears.
Hunter song.
I guess I'll whisper over to, who's that, Lucian? Do you hear that?
Yes. Okay, shall we step in?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd move forward, but my mini won't.
And I don't know what, I'm just expecting these bodies to be like zombies or something, so I'm like, you know.
You don't have anywhere to. You don't have anywhere to move. There's not an actual map on this section, so.
So I'm them.
Yeah, just use the mysterious spire image to give you an idea of where you are there with the small building. Okay, so as you look in, you guys can all hear the music, and everybody needs to make a will save.
Oh no!
Oh, great.
My worst save.
Saves. Hopefully this won't be fear.
And you realize that there's a colorful growth of vines spread throughout the small building, wrapped around some of the bodies, climbing up the walls to the ceiling. And it seems to be where the sound is emanating from. Okay, so Simon failed. Lucian saved.
Surge.
Mathander failed. Okay, you can surge. Snorri failed.
21.
Okay, that saves.
23.
That saves. Simon, do you want to surge to try to make the save?
Do I want to make the save?
Surge your roll because you failed. Yeah, I'll give you the option to surge.
If I can do that,
Sure.
probably would be a wise move. So yeah, I'll use one of my surges.
Yeah, it costs you a mythic point, but you can do it.
So that's what, 1d6.
Yep,
Who knows if it'll make a difference, but ooh,
Nice.
it does.
that may have
Okay,
been-
so with that, you actually save.
Mark that off. Where's my mythic stuff hiding?
Do we know if any idea if that was from the music or from the illusion?
We had a bard who could probably have countersonged it, but come up, Maya.
Yes. Okay. Well, he'll start countersonging now since you said it. Unfortunately, he's an NPC, so make suggestions anytime you want to. That's fine.
Right.
Okay.
It's hard when you're not actively playing the character.
Yeah, I've never played a bard in my life.
Well, I play a bard. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, I like
Maybe
playing
larger
bards are fun.
Yeah. I played a bard in a group of 3, and it's just not enough. You need somebody to carry you a little bit.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, Maya says, "Oh, that's definitely coming from the music, but I'll counter it by telling you the tale of Torag and the and the anvil of creation."
Can't you just sing?
I'm an orator, so I have to tell you the story. So listen closely. And he goes on about Torag making all the things. And on the first day, he created the little birds, and he beat them on his anvil, and they flew forth. And he goes on and on and on. But anyway, so that will counter the effects of the song, because otherwise you guys are going to have to save every round that you're in here.
Oh, wow.
Oh. Okay.
Good thing we have a bard.
We still don't even know what the song did.
No.
You do not know, but you know it is coming from the vines that are hanging all over the place with the colorful blooms on them.
Can I make a knowledge nature check on those vines?
Sure.
See if there's anything that I might know or not know.
You may. Okay, so Snorri, you recognize them in your time from your time out in the wild. These are blight vines. They do generate a music which causes all creatures within a 10-foot radius to fall into unwakeable sleep while still within the radius of effect.
Okay. Do they have like attacks? Are they animate?
They are not animate, but what they do is they slowly grow over their sleeping victims and begin to absorb them.
Okay. Yep. So we'll hurry through before the song takes us.
And you can easily destroy them by just hacking them with slashing attacks to hack
do that,
up the vines.
Do you tell the party all this?
Wait.
Yeah, I would tell them for sure.
Do we think
before you
these
do
animals...
that? Yeah, I had the same thought.
Yeah.
Those lying around here could wake up, and we have to face them then.
They're all pretty weak sauce still.
It's what happens is the vines absorb their bodies.
Yeah, Snorri will tell you that he doesn't think that'll happen. That they're just dead.
Yeah, I don't observe any signs of the undead right here. I don't think.
I was actually wondering if they were regular dead, but that's cool.
Yeah, they are regular dead.
Yep.
The bodies are.
Okay. Good.
Okay.
So a creature comes in, the vines put them to sleep, and then they slowly absorb them over months of time.
Yeah.
They don't have to be physical.
So as stated, there's several bodies laying in here. They're all face down, variety of animals as well. The magic auras that Lucien was detecting are actually coming from one which appears to be coming from a wild elf. Remnants of it is probably the most recent body. It would take a heal check to determine how long his body's been here, but it's has kind of a sanguinated, almost mummified appearance. The skin is wrinkled and drawn and gaunt, but the body itself has, so you can tell it's been dead for several months at least. But the magic you're detecting is coming from the cloak it's wearing, and it also has a quiver with magical arrows in it.
Okay, so Lucien will, of course, do the smart thing. How far away is it?
It's just in the center of the room.
So are we technically in the room?
Yeah, you guys are just right at the entrance. I mean, it's right there.
I take a step in.
Yeah, how big is the room? Like, is there another exit from it?
It's probably about
tower?
15 by 15, and actually you don't see an exit out of it. It abuts to the stone wall, so you see the stone wall there at the back of the building.
So we're going to take a minute to kill the vines if we didn't already.
I'll check and see if this thing will come alive. This undead, and try.
I'm going to walk around the walls while he's doing that.
Yeah, so also check for traps on the floor too, Lucien, before.
Yeah.
Something's covered up from the vines.
So, check. It's a 26 for traps.
You do not detect any traps. The most obvious trap were the blight vines, which you've dealt with between the counter song and then slashing them up.
So
okay.
I will use I'm gonna use acrobatics just to try to step through without disturbing any of the other bodies, just in case they all try to rise up to get to the
Okay.
elf. and I bend down with my sword. I touch the elf with my rapier. Does it move?
It does not move.
Okay, so I try to remove the.
So you rob the corpse. Okay.
No, Rob!
It's haunted! It's haunted by an elf.
Resources.
It's like, it's dead! I'm sure this elf, would gladly want to help a party do something it could not achieve.
Yeah.
So do I do perception on it just to get the cloak? And okay.
No, it's fine. It's really the only one that seems to have anything of value. There's no magic coming from any of the others, and plus whatever they had has become dry rotted and just, if not having already crumbled to pieces. But this particular one it seems to be the most recent. So yeah, you're able to recover the arrows. So there are 10 magical arrows. The cloak is magic. And also, it has a small pouch that it's wearing at its side. If you want to take that as well.
Okay.
Yep.
Any magic coming from the pouch at all?
No magic coming from the pouch.
Okay. So we take that. I'll since I have the bow, I'll just
Yeah. Do you want me to do it? That way you guys are looking for.
I can identify it, but I toss the cloak to Snorri and say, "Identify this while I keep searching this room."
Okay. Yeah, so look for a secret entrance or something.
Yeah, with your detect secret doors, you didn't detect anything, so it just seems to be a dead end.
Hold on, do I have a... Hold on, let me check mine.
So, not real hard to identify these. So it's 10 plus 1 arrows and a cloak of elven kind.
Okay, cool.
Can anyone use that cloak? I already have one.
You already have a cloak of elven kind?
Oh, no, I have a... Oh, let me see what magic I got. Let's see.
Cloak of elven kind is +5 competence on stealth.
Ooh, that'd be nice, but... Checking.
Do you open the pouch?
I already have a cloak of resistance, and I'd rather have that. Anybody could use a cloak of...
Understandable.
Yes, I opened the pouch.
Maya says, I could use that. I could deal with being a bit stealthier.
All yours, Maya.
Only because he has no cloak.
I don't either.
Oh, well, do you want it? I mean, I was just saying that because he's...
No, I don't. Actually, I've got this robe of bones in him.
Okay.
Thought I got rid of it. Got my sheet here. Shouldn't be.
I still have a cloak. A second cloak. An umbrelist cloak.
Yeah, the umbrelist cloak.
Right.
Okay, so you open the pouch and it has 23 platinum pieces and 10 gold pieces, and then it has a folded piece of parchment in it.
23 platinum.
Parchment.
Unnamed elf.
You say 10 gold?
Yeah, I put it in the chat there.
Okay. Oh, okay.
What's on the parchment?
His last will and testament.
Yep. Boss, please return to...
If you are reading this, watch out for the... ends like a Lovecraft story.
Yeah.
Okay, so you open the parchment, and they're written in Elvish. It says, "Flee, fool, lest the cuckoo take you."
Fun. So, I don't think we've ever been ones to flee from warnings.
So I just dispense. Everyone gets 2 gold pieces, 5 platinum. The rest goes in. I was just say the rest goes in the group fund. The extra. And what's on the?
Can I see what actually killed the elf?
parchment.
As I'm checking them out.
The blight vines killed him. They put him to sleep and drained his blood.
Elves are immune to magical sleep.
Oh, this wasn't magical? I don't know.
It's not magical. Is it like a poison or?
What was he talking about? A cuckoo? I wouldn't call these vines a cuckoo.
Fly above the cuckoo's nest.
Maybe it's a dark elf.
Oh, it's an elf, right? It wasn't a dark elf.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Even dark elves don't fall asleep.
I didn't think so.
Yeah. It's suspicious.
It
Ask
is.
me.
So, mystery for another time, perhaps. Do we see another entrance?
It's either it's an error in the adventure itself, or this music just affects elves anyway. Yeah.
Was it an extraordinary ability? Because that would probably work.
Maybe.
Because I think elves are only immune to magic sleep. Let me see. Yeah, magic sleep effects. If it wasn't magic, if it was extraordinary, it makes sense.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah, that's
elves doesn't sleep at all.
And we didn't die, so let's not try to file this mystery now.
Yep. So you do your best beating on the wall and searching and using the remnants of your detect secret doors and whatnot, and you're pretty certain there's nothing else. You've just got the exterior of the wall there at the back of the small building.
All right.
What's the floor like? Stone, dirt?
Yeah, it's like the cavern floor. It's a mix of dirt and stone.
All right. Just out of curiosity, I'm gonna start trying to drill down.
Okay.
I guess I'm using stone shape, and I'm basically taking chunks out.
Okay. How much can you move at a time then?
Well, I mean, since stone shape's kind of written vaguely, I can manipulate up to, at my current level, 20 cubic feet of stone.
Okay. That's pretty good. Okay, so as you start to do that, you move the stones out of the way, and you see that there's actually a larger stone foundation that spreads beneath where you're standing.
All right. So it's just, I go through stone and I hit even more stone.
Yeah, so it's just even more stone in the foundation.
And
all right.
The wall, can't you move the wall so we can go through that?
I could try to make a door. I mean, yeah, I guess it'd be a good test because we noticed that this was some epic stone that we have over here. So, sure, if the floor is stone, then I guess I'll go against the back wall, which seems to be butting up against the tower, and try to drill a hole. Yeah, something big enough for us to comfortably crawl through. And I'll just do that little bit by little bit because I can do it over and over.
Okay, so you start moving the stone out of the way, and as you clear a chunk in the wall, okay, you come across a set of iron bars running vertically at 2 feet intervals.
Well, that's difficult. Okay. Yeah, I can't move metal, so I'll reveal the bars so everybody can see them. And what do we want to do? Do we want to just
each bar is 2 feet apart?
Yeah, just fly up
at 2 feet intervals.
I mean, we could try to squeeze, but
Yeah, let's just fly up.
I can't help but wonder what we're supposed to do here, other than fly or maybe climb.
Yeah.
Acid.
I'm gonna make a tiny hacksaw. Start filing my way through the bar.
Shawshank this thing.
Yeah.
All right. I'm okay with playing flying, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, the iron bars can be dealt with as any normal iron bar. So I mean, you can try to destroy them, break them.
Do I sense that these are structural, or are these
the first
defensive?
They were built into the structure, yes.
The first rebar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm afraid if I start taking out supports, then this whole tower may fall down on top of it.
That's the idea.
But it's 2 feet apart. Can we just squeeze through?
The dwarves probably cannot squeeze through. Dwarves are pretty broad.
Thick boys.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Strength.
So Sonori, while this is going on, go ahead, Michael.
No, I'm good.
If we reduce the size of our dwarven companions, would they be able to fit through?
Yes.
I can do that. Been there, done that.
Give you 2 minutes. Yeah.
I'm not drinking that stuff. Who knows what's in it?
Alcohol. Very strong alcohol.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so? Let me see. So, Snorri, you hear a voice in your head. Hello? Are you there?
Let's start looking around. Who said that?
Me! Hello! Sizel, remember?
Oh, Sizel, yes.
Yeah,
so... Big message?
Yeah.
Spell?
I got bored, so, I thought I would look around. I was gathering some more mushrooms, and I might have found that catacomb entrance that you were talking about, but it's not easy to get to.
Okay, where are you?
Well, I'm back in the caves right now. Remember where we last met? I don't see you guys anywhere, so I'm sending you.
We're up at the tower, trying to find a way in.
Yes, well, apparently there is a way into the catacombs, but I don't know. It's not easy to get to. You actually have to follow the waterway to where it opens up into the cavern. There's some really interesting crystal formations there, too, that I liked. I wouldn't mind exploring it a little bit more. But when I got there, I noticed it was like a whole bunch of Morlocks down there. So I don't know if that's something you want to make your way through or not.
I think we might just fly to the top of the tower. Try our luck that way.
Okay, well, if you change your mind, I'll point it out to you, because I wouldn't mind getting some of those crystals.
I think I know what you mean based on your description. I'll send you a message if we decide to go in.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you.
For the record, I would like to complete the map, so it would be interesting just to put the entrance on the map, so I would like to see where the entrance is.
Okay.
For future generations of adventure.
He's obsessed with maps.
I'll tell everybody that Sizel thinks that she might have found the entrance to the catacombs, but it's in a valley full of Morlocks. So
I don't think Morlocks pose much of a danger to us, but
no, but we're here. We might as well either try to this plan or fly up top.
So do we need to fly all the way up top, or do we fly into? Is there a window that we can fit in?
There was no windows.
There are no windows.
I don't believe.
There's alcoves.
No windows, no.
Apparently.
Maybe someone can fly up and scout ahead, just so we know what's awaiting us up there.
We should all go at the same time.
How many castings of flight we have? Do we have enough castings of flight for that?
Yeah, we should.
I can levitate just normally. Mathander can fly.
And I can fly, levitate.
Dwarves don't fly!
Yes, you did before.
It sounds like you do, but you do complain a lot.
Yes. You don't drink potions, you don't fly.
I'm not complaining, I'm just stating the obvious.
Should have
Should
bought
the
my
elf
climbing
throw
clothes.
you?
Son of a-
Do you levitate?
This energy.
Okay, so it sounds like you guys are going to go up the side. Let's take a quick 5-minute break. We kind of missed our normal time for it, but we can do that now and give everybody a chance to go to the
All right.
bathroom and refill our drinks. And we'll be right back.
Sure.
Ready?
It might be easier, actually. How many potions of reduced person do you have, Mithander?
I can make 3. No. Yeah, 3.
Okay, so we'll only need 2. One for Simon and one for Maya.
Maya.
Yeah.
We'll
That'll save us. I can also look for other spells that I have on my list here.
Okay.
I can also let's see here, like maybe something like an airwalk as opposed to a fly. Just do us all at the same time. Let me look.
Well,
I have 2 fly potions.
Oh, okay.
Is everyone back?
Yes.
Is Mike G back?
I am back.
Okay. All right. So everyone's back. So while you guys are like digging in the ground, and you move some of the earth out of some of the stone out of the wall, and you come back out of the structure, you notice that there are like storm clouds just like gathering directly overhead.
Oh no. I sense that maybe we should go and try to find that entrance to the catacombs.
You do that. I can message Sizel that we're on the way.
Alright, perfect.
Okay. I'll message Sizel that we'll be there in a few minutes.
Yes. Take a moment to appreciate my bench.
Okay, so is that what you guys want to do then? Head back and meet her in the Valley of Tombs and make your way to the catacombs then?
Yeah, do that.
Okay.
Well, I guess we won't find any undead there.
Probably not.
Yep, so as you guys make your way back across the valley of the chasm there, you notice that the storm clouds grow particularly dark and thick, and you begin to hear the rumbling of thunder overhead.
So, but are we back in the caves now, or are we still outside?
You're literally walking that way, and as you do, a lightning bolt strikes down.
Hopefully this is the door.
Does this look like a natural phenomenon?
Knowledge nature?
26.
It does not. It looks magically enhanced.
Interesting. Although I do have to think that thing has iron bars running possibly all the way from top to bottom, and then it has these pointy spires. It's almost shaped like a giant lightning rod.
Okay, so a lightning bolt blasts down at you guys. I'm just going to do this democratically. 1d6 from left to right here on the board. 1, 2, 3. It hits Mithander.
Woohoo!
Reflex save.
Yes, you're going to get a reflex save.
Oh boy.
So you can reflex save for half.
No.
Not with that. Okay, so you're going to take the full brunt of the lightning blast.
Come on, hit me. 64.
41 points.
Oh, you want to surge it?
But Gorag, that's why we don't leave the caves.
With a 12, I don't think I can surge it. Can I?
Oh, you mean you don't think it would be enough?
Yeah, that's what he means.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not. You probably wouldn't be able to make it. You can try it if you want to.
It's alright.
I mean, it probably won't kill you.
I rolled a 3 on the reflex save, so
It happens.
the dice rolls want me to suffer, and
Oh, we got
everything.
plenty of stuff to heal you, though.
Yeah. Assuming he survives. I mean, it's a natural bolt of lightning, or no, it's a supernatural bolt of lightning. Probably not that bad.
Yep. Well, you guys are able to make it back in the cave before any more hits you, but like after you make it through the entrance, like another bolt just like strikes right at the entrance.
I really need the next mythic level.
Mythic tier 3.
Yes.
Well, who knows? You guys may come across that at some point.
Mythic challenge to face.
Hand him a potion of Cure Serious. Take this.
I don't need it. I already have 6 of them.
Oh, okay.
Order.
Okay, so you're able to meet back up with Sizel where she had left you at the camp before. So we'll just put her on the board here for you.
The good thing we burned those bones, isn't it?
Hey guys, I thought your sense of adventure might bring you back. So about those crystals.
Yeah.
It would bring you
I would be interested in crystals, actually.
Yeah, just grab me a few. These particularly rare.
I will drink a potion of cure serious wounds.
Okay.
Wow, it's a bad roll.
Sizel's kind of our team.
You
Or
got 6 of them.
on our side. I would mention to her, so we found this note on a dead elf. It says, "Flee full lest the cuckoo take you." Do you have any idea what that could be talking about?
What did it actually say? Because I missed that.
Flee fool lest the cuckoo take you, written on it.
Well,
Are there any dangers around here called the cuckoo?
She says, "Oh, not that I'm familiar with, but you have to remember, I mean, I've never been in this place. I've only been nearby. Generally, people don't come here because of all the undead."
like that. Or stupid. Depends who you ask.
Yeah, well, I'll go into a lot of places just for some good mushrooms, but I'm not going in there. Sounds like good advice, though.
How far is the entrance from here?
Well, we have to head back down into the caverns and catch a tertiary tunnel, but then how good are you guys at swimming? Because you're going to have to take the waterway into the main cavern.
Is there air between the water surface and the
There is.
cavern?
Yeah, there is. So you won't be completely submerged.
I can. I've got a magic for that.
Okay. You're going to need it.
Okay.
Here you go, dwarf. She hands her pouch to Maya. You look particularly. You should be useful at spotting rare gemstones. Fill this bag up for me.
You just don't want one stone. You want the bag full.
What? I'm not a bag boy. Dwarves don't gather stones. Oh wait, maybe I do. Okay.
That's exactly what we do. All this back.
I guess I'm okay with that.
Before we go further, perhaps you should tell us what else you don't do.
Still gonna double beer and drink some mead.
You actually do.
You can work around it here.
Well, I don't fly. I don't get suspended from tall heights. I don't like barbarians to throw me. And he goes down the list as you guys walk along. I don't rush first into a horde of charging orcs. I'm never the last to drink at the tavern.
And you like a box to stand up. to stand on.
No, and I never shake it more than twice. Okay. Okay, so she leads you through the tertiary tunnels. You don't have any particular encounters on the way. And leads you to where the cavern's narrow and it drops into a winding river that cuts through the rocks. And she says, there you go. And you can see that there's a very small opening over the rushing water as it rushes into the rocks. And she says, you have to follow that, and it leads out into the cavern. Just watch out for those Morlocks. What's beyond that, I don't know.
All right. Gather up, everybody. I cast Water Walk. 10 minutes per level. I can do 9 different creatures.
Oh, okay. Very nice. That will work.
Oh yeah, that would feel really weird. Dwarves weren't meant to walk on water.
And I don't walk on water.
You actually don't touch the surface. Your feet hover an inch or two above it.
That's even worse.
I don't fly over water. Oh, but he's saying all this as you guys head on your way and follow the winding.
Just think of this.
Maya, you're complaining a lot for
the dwarves. That's what they do.
Powerful.
Remember that we're saving your hometown.
James Jacobs would agree with you there, Phil. He's notorious for not liking dwarves.
Who is James Jacobs?
He's the lead designer. I don't know if his title is designer or the story coordinator. What the exact title is, but yeah, for Paizo.
He doesn't like dwarves.
Yeah, he doesn't like dwarves for some reason. It's weird.
I haven't noticed that. Is that like documented that he doesn't like them, or is it just like something people piece together?
He's talked about it in like interviews and stuff like that.
He will say it if you ask him, and it's things that's like unspoken and known on the Paizo forums. Yeah.
I've never heard that. That's funny.
So I'll tell you what I read directly on, because I will go to his Ask Me Anything thread, because I'll go there and ask him story advice. You know, the last time I asked him for advice on this campaign, he's like, I don't know. So that wasn't very useful. But he said he doesn't like dwarves because the people who play them are usually a lot like dwarves. They're surly and they don't like to get along.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's what I read that he wrote. So.
Is that how? It's almost like your version of what's the Kitsune?
You don't like?
Yeah.
Kitsune?
Well, it's not that I don't like Kitsune and also Drow, but it's usually the people that insist on playing those things. Now, I'll say Michael is the exception when it comes to Drow players. It's usually one of my red flags. Like if I'm bringing in new players and they're like, "Oh, I want to play Kitsune doing this and this and this," or "I have to be a Drow assassin that's making its own guild." You know, if they have this complete idea, but for their character, but then no idea what the actual campaign is, you know, it's usually a red flag.
Play with a guy who chose Kitsune just to do like a really overpowered min-max build. I don't know which way that qualifies. If that's your experience with most Kitsune players,
that falls right in with my red flag.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. Or I don't know if it's the weebness of it or if it's the min-max of it.
Yeah, probably the min-max. I guess it's part of a min-max thing. Like, people that play Drow seem to like the min-max and not. But again, Michael's maybe the exception, but I don't know. He's playing a gun chemist. It seems to be pretty powerful.
In the past, you always mentioned that they always want to play, like, antagonistic in the groups.
Yeah.
You know?
There's too much side stuff going on, like stealing from the group and just bullshit like that. I mean, I'm just not a fan of that at all.
Well, I've known people not to want to play with halflings because of that. You know, like, I'm a halfling rogue. I'm going to steal everything the party has.
In this, though, at the start, we were kind of encouraged to create an Underdark race.
Yeah.
Yes. So in this one, yeah, Drow's okay, obviously.
Fine. All right. Anyway, no, I didn't know about your. I also didn't realize about your anti-kitsune. Glad I didn't lead with my one kitsune build.
So these crystals rare enough for you?
She's not here. You had to leave her behind.
So we need to go and get the crystals. We have the. I guess we're gonna water walk, and since we're above we don't have to worry about the water raging.
No.
So yeah, I guess we're just gonna go through the dark hole and hope for the best.
Yep. So this is where you guys come out. Okay. So you've followed the waters as it winds around up and down, and then finally you get to where you see dim light beyond. Okay, and you emerge there atop the water, and you can see that there is luminescent fungi throughout the cavern. So there's dim lighting here, and you emerge where the water is rushing through. And there you can see there are ledges on each side about 10 feet up from the water. The cramped tunnel finally gives way to a larger hollow in the rock. Rubble-choked ledges extend along the walls, covered with crystal formations. On the far wall, you see signs of rune-carved stone. Smaller ledges rise to the south. Other than the cavern's entrance, tunnels also continue around the bend. So the ceiling here is about 20 feet high above the water, though the ledges are about 10 feet above the water.
Well, I'm sure we have lots of ways to achieve this, but I'm going to start trying to make stone like rungs or indentations to climb up the stone face.
Okay. Just ping on the map where you make them, then.
I guess probably close to where we are, but yeah, I'll go ahead and just draw a shape. This looks like a good place as any.
Okay, very good. Yep, you're able to make them and shape them as you desire with no trouble.
Really interested in those rune carvings, but everybody else may have stuff they want to do first.
Yeah, those are on the far wall.
Are these the fungi?
No, that are the crystals.
Those are the crystal formations.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Are they rare enough for her?
Alright, if we're interested in the other side, then I guess I'll also try to make something on the other side to go up.
Okay. What does everybody else do while he's making rungs and whatnot?
Yeah, because this is
Flying
going to take
up.
rounds, so you will be able to do like the stuff while I do that.
Okay.
I will. Actually, let me get my book real quick.
Okay. Nathaniel.
I will fly up and I try to identify these crystals, although I don't have a clue.
Okay.
You're going to keep an eye out for danger.
When I keep that, I'm going to do one of my book of puzzles.
Okay, let me reveal. Since you walked that far forward, you can actually see around the bend there.
Just around.
You're going to do your book of puzzles now?
Depends how long it takes everything. It only takes like 5 minutes, I think.
Your book, what do you do, like a word search? A jumble?
Well, then gathering things. I think it's.
It's the New York
not now.
Times.
I guess not. I guess not. Since that right there.
Yeah, you do see Morlocks across the way there. They are not exactly. I mean, they're not looking at you. They seem to be like carrying rocks around and stuff.
Oh, okay, I'll slip back over here then. What do I know about Morlocks? We've encountered them before, I think.
Mm-hmm.
What's their? Are they like monstrous humanoids or just regular humanoids?
Yeah, I think they're monstrous humanoids.
Okay, so that's a knowledge nature. I'll just shoot that and we'll We'll say this is what I know about Morlocks.
Skin pale as slug's belly, eyes huge and bulging. The things crawl down the wall like a spider, but its shape is hideously humanoid. Did you have a question, Phil?
No, I said, because his role, I just said, not much.
Not much. Last time.
You've identified them before, so yeah, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
It's okay. So you know that they are degenerate humans, long lost from the world of light. Morlocks have regressed through years of subterranean dwelling into ravenous, barely thinking beasts of the endless night. Yeah, I think the first time you guys encountered Morlocks was actually when the Drow attacked. They had a lot of Morlock slaves.
Yeah.
If you remember.
Yeah.
They no longer remember the civilized lives their ancestors led, although many Morlock tribes still dwell in the shattered ruins of their ancient homes. Ironically, in many cases, Morlocks worship the statues left behind by these ancestors as their gods. Morlock priests of such ancestor worship have access to blah blah blah. Typical Morlock stands just over 5 feet tall and weighs roughly 150 pounds. Morlocks move about on 2 legs at times, but often drop down to a creepy 4-limbed shuffle when speed or stealth is necessary. Let's see, we can show you a closer image here. Throw a handout up. So you see these guys over here shuffling along, carrying bits of gems and stones and tools to work them. Morlocks typically give birth to broods of 3 to 4 babies at a time, ravenous creatures born with a full set of teeth and cannibalistic predisposition. It usually takes the first few weeks of a brood's life must be carefully mothered to prevent attrition. Usually takes that long for the Morlock young to overcome their natural inclination to feed on whatever's closest. Morlocks mature quickly, achieving adulthood after only 5 years of life. A typical Morlock can live to a ripe old age of 60. And while you guys are looking at them, you can make an additional perception check if you like.
Yeah, why not?
Sure.
These guys are Morlocks.
Oh no.
Okay, good perception checks. Okay, so you notice that they have collars about their necks. Okay, so while this is going on, what is Lucian doing? So Maya's just going to follow with the group. Remember, I always run NPCs on kind of default. Okay.
Yep.
What does Lucian do? He's just standing back in the water.
So this is the waterway, correct?
Yes.
So Lucian's going to climb to try to get, and this is the ledge right here.
Yeah, and Simon made two. He made a set of steps and rungs here. That's what the green markers indicate.
Up on the rung.
Okay. And also with that perception check, you guys notice that when you come up out of the water up to the ledge, that there's an acidic tang that fills the air of the cavern. And you look at the crystal formations on the wall, and some of them seem extremely sharp and almost as large as a human head.
And direction are we to go? I mean, which way are we traveling?
We need to collect some of these crystals too, or unless we want to do them on the way back out.
Yeah, we'll do them now.
So we came in this way, right?
No, we came in from the east, right?
You came in where this hole is. That's the end of your journey. So you came through following the water through that whole way there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
Let me use the pointer so it makes it easier. You're coming out this way.
Mysterious Murdoch.
Who wants to say hello?
That looks concerning.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, so as you look closer, it looks like there's like bits of humanoid remains encased in the crystal there.
Okay.
And as you watch, the crystal starts rolling forward towards you. What do you do?
Take a step back.
So this individual thing, or these like this, or these big things? Or this?
Is Maya and Mortal Ranger there?
That's Crystal there too, homie. Back here, back on the water.
No, Mithandi will spring off the cliff and stay in midair.
How much time passed? Like, I'm kind of imagining Simon having just finished like the last rung on the right ladder when this happens, but I don't know.
Well, let's see. How long does it take you to make them?
Well, it would have taken, if I did nothing but, it would have taken me 3 minutes total. And I started on the left side first, so I meant like if it's only been 3 minutes, I'd be finishing, or if it's been more than 3 minutes, I would have finished and probably been up there.
Okay. Well, this doesn't happen until you guys get up there on the ledge, which is what we were acting off of. Okay. So you might have been. Yeah. So you are wherever you finished up then. Okay. So everybody roll initiative then.
Crap.
Wait, dwarves don't stand here by themselves. Okay, we'll move Maya over too.
Dwarves that don't unknowingly get enveloped by crystal formations.
Having real low on their initiatives, huh?
We are relatively low, considering.
Yeah, speak for yourself.
Well, most of us. Most of us have like big. Well, half of us have these big bonuses.
I don't. I've got a 2.
Oh, okay. You did. You did again.
Oh. A 4, actually.
Bad roll for Maya.
It's a bad day for Maya.
So does anyone know what that is?
I'll show you a bigger picture here.
Maybe it's vulnerable to electricity or something.
Maybe acid. I don't know. I don't know anything about crystals.
Really shatter.
That's true, Sonic, but who's got those kind of spells?
The bard, maybe.
Look, he's waving high. It's perfectly friendly.
Yeah. Crowd surfing on these crystals.
Infinite rave. Infinite rave.
So Mithander, Simon, Snorri, Lucian, and then Maya. Alright, so Mithander, what do you do? Well, actually, it's going to go first because it started moving and then you guys reacted. So we're going to bump it forward some. Okay, so Mithander, what do you do?
What is this? I will ask, and then I will cast a haste for us.
Okay.
That will be the end of my turn.
Okay.
Yeah, what is that thing? Hopefully you dwarves can identify.
Might be a dungeoneering.
Simon.
Underground.
So no proc. Let's see. Dungeoneering. Just out of curiosity. Maybe I know.
I'm guessing Dungeoneering. I could be completely wrong.
With my massive +4 bonus, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
Maybe it's just a mimic.
Might be an ooze or some kind of crystal ooze or something like that.
Yeah, so does 21 tell me anything about what this is?
21.
Yeah, it does sort of seem like something Simon would
Yes.
know
Okay.
something about, maybe not much.
Alright, so you recognize it as a Glimmer Hollow. They are rare ooze creatures. They were not spawned by careless experimentation of renegade wizards. Like carnivorous crystals, they originated on the plane of Earth, but even in those endless tunnels, Glimmer Hollows are fairly uncommon. A Glimmer Hollow hunts by moving into a small cavern or similar space and spreading itself over the chamber's interior, covering the walls, floor, and ceiling, while leaving an opening for prey to enter. If no natural cave of sufficient size is available, the Glimmer Hollow wedges itself into a crack or fissure, spending a day or more to slowly burrow or consume enough earth and rock to create a niche for itself. Once inside, it uses consumed minerals to grow a layer of crystals on its inner surface. These crystals are spectacular to behold. The formations can be heavy and impressive or thin and delicate. They may be squat clusters or sharp spikes. Whatever form they take, the crystals create the false image of a massive geode filled with some of the purest, most exquisite specimens ever seen. Some of the crystals even possess an inherent luminosity, causing the whole space to glint and sparkle. The Glimmer Hollow can use this luminosity to generate a hypnotic effect which draws in victims. Like other oozes, Glimmer Hollows can produce pseudopods to defend themselves, often using them to drag victims that resist the other lures into their central cavities.
Well, that sounds dangerous. So, I am going to...
Oh, speaking of which, that was, I need everybody to go ahead and make a will save. I'm sorry, I should have done that on its surprise turn there.
I was worried about that. Let's see.
And yeah, it looks like everybody is close enough, so will save from everybody.
If 18's enough, I may need a surge.
Okay.
We're probably going to need a surge too.
Roll for Maya. Alright. Maya saves. Lucian saves. Simon saves. Snorri, that's a fail. Nathander, that's a fail. So 18 is the number, you know.
Then let's
Surge.
search that.
So any amount of surge will do.
Yes, it will. Okay, so that will succeed. So you guys are able to resist the mesmerizing display of the crystals there. Okay, I'm sorry, Simon. Continue.
Do I feel like this is something I'll need to try to resist every round?
No. You're resistant for the next 24 hours.
Alright. Alright, I guess I'll, tell them, it's a Glimmer Hollow, don't look. Well, too late for that.
Since you know what this thing is, what hurts it?
Did my knowledge check give me any combat information? Or just
You got just the basics, so you know that they have blind sight and tremor sense.
That makes sense.
They tend to attack with their pseudopods, and they try to draw their prey into themselves. But aside from that, you didn't get any additional questions.
It's an ooze. It probably works like regular oozes. And I guess with that, I am going to take a swing at it. It's close enough, so I'll be able to use my full attack and my reach whip attack and so attacks. And really hate to damage such a beautiful thing, but it's too dangerous to leave.
These might be the crystals that Sazda wanted.
Hopefully there'll be some left over. Alright, so I'm going to guess at 18. I don't know, it's a news. It may hit it. 37 probably hits it.
Yeah, 37 hits.
Alright, and 18 misses.
18 hits.
Oh, well. Yeah, it oozes. Alright, then I don't know if there's any damage reduction, but 26 and 33.
Okay. Yeah, so you can tell that it is resistant to your attack, so you're not hitting as hard as you would have expected to. It's very tough crystal, resistant to your attack.
Oozes are always huge bags of hit points. So.
But you are able to, chip pieces of it off, and they fall to the floor.
We're hasted too, Simon. I don't know
when did you get to cast haste?
Right in front of you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, well, and I'll do another attack. I didn't even know you get to go already. Okay. Go off the tab. All right. Oh, and I need to add the bonus for being hasted. All right, and then another blast. 24 to hit.
That hits.
34
Okay.
damage.
Yep. So you're able to knock a good bit of it off.
So sad. So pretty and destroy it. All right, I guess it's my turn.
Snorri.
Hear Simon weeping.
I'll step forward and attack twice
Okay.
with my sword. Where are we here? Is probably going to be a miss. The secondary attack, 19, maybe?
13 misses, 19 will hit.
Okay, so that's 8 points of damage, slashing. And the 12 is a miss.
Okay, so your blade just bounces off of it, just reflects right off the crystal.
Okay.
I think you need something blunt.
Could be. Intern.
Okay. Lucian.
Yes.
I use a mythic point because I don't have this prepped. I'm gonna cast Ear Piercing Scream.
Okay.
5d6 of Sonic.
Okay.
Metal.
22, and then I move away.
Okay. Well, you provoke when you cast, so it is going to attack you with a pseudopod.
Oh,
A
well, that was too
crystal pseudopod lashes out at you while you're casting.
Oh, I guess it has more than 10-foot reach, huh? Or at 10-foot reach.
You were standing right next to it.
Okay.
What's your AC?
22.
Okay, so you got hit while you were casting. You're going to end up having to do a concentration check to finish the casting. Let me give you the damage.
Spell. 21.
Ooh, let me see what the damage is first here. Looking for my... There we go. Rarely use D8s. I don't have enough of them in my tray here.
It's not good.
So it hits you for 16 points, so that's going to be a fail. Your spell is going to blub. Because you are...
Did it hit me in terms of like throwing a pod at me, or
it hits you with a pseudopod, yeah.
Alright, so the 50% miss check, we in low light, correct?
That is true. Okay, roll your mischance then. That might save you.
94.
That gets through. Okay, so... Yep, so your DC would have been 16 plus what's the spell? Was it level 1 or 2?
That's a 2.
2, okay, so it would have been 28 was your DC. So you can potentially try to surge it, I guess.
I will use
No,
my
you
reroll.
can't, you're at 21, yeah.
Can I use my reroll?
You can use your reroll. So you need 28.
Aha!
Alright, you made it, very good.
So, 20.
Alright, so you get your spell off. 22 points. And you can tell when you do that it hits it even harder because it does seem to be vulnerable to sonic attacks.
Excellent.
As
Intern.
you shatter more bits of the crystal Okay, with a high-pitched whine there.
Oh, and then I already know the answer to that. Just in case I get lucky, I'll just back it. I'll do it next time.
What's that?
Nah, no, nothing.
Okay.
Intern.
All right, so at the start of its turn, the crystals expand out, attempting to engulf everyone adjacent to it. So that's Snorri and Simon.
Yep.
You guys can either make a reflex save to try to get out of the way, or you can take an attack of opportunity.
Well, being swallowed would be difficult, so I'm going to take a reflex.
Yeah, seeing as my first attack didn't go so well.
Maybe if I were a monk, I'd prefer to be on the inside punching it.
I'll try the reflex.
Okay.
Oh no!
All right, you both failed. Okay. So you have been engulfed.
All right, that ruined my day.
Okay, so you are both pinned.
All right.
Inside the crystal.
Surge.
And we got a natural 1 on the board.
Okay.
Yeah, no mana surging is going to help me. I don't know about the 15.
You can potentially surge with the 15 if you want to.
I already.
You already surged this round, didn't you?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So no. Okay. So and the crystal slashes at you guys as you're pulled into it. For 38 points of piercing and slashing damage.
Whoa! Say 38.
Yes, 38.
Nice. That's what I was taking this far.
Yeah.
And once you get inside of it, you realize that there's an internal acid secretion that is spilling over you and is suddenly burning you for 6 more points of acid damage.
All right.
Say 6 points of acid damage.
Yes.
That will hurt. Acid. That actually hurts.
Okay, and it shuffles down towards Maya there.
Do I move with it, or
Yeah, you're inside of it. Yeah.
So do I need to move myself here with it, or not sure how that works. All right.
So Maya, seeing this, is like, dwarves don't get swallowed by crystals.
That's what I thought too, brother.
That dwarf does.
See if he does not have ear-piercing screen, but you know what? That would be a good one for him to start prepping.
Down my concentration.
At least get next time he levels up.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't think they prep. They just know.
Yeah. Like, it comes from inside. It's like a sorcerer.
Yep, very much so.
It was a standard one for me when I was.
Okay, yeah, he doesn't really have anything that is going to help, so he'll do his standard buffs for everybody. So he'll pop another good hope, and he'll do his inspire courage. Well, this reminds me of that story about the great dwarven smith. And he'll blah blah blah. He has to tell stories when he does it, so he starts telling the story.
Jamie, I have to go to work in 10 minutes.
Okay, we're about it. We have to wrap it up for the evening then.
If you hit harder.
So he pops you guys a good hope and an inspired courage to help out some, then at least. And that brings us back to round 2. Mythander, what do you do? 2 of your companions have been swallowed by the crystals.
Yeah, I will take a full round attack on the crystal.
Okay.
I will say, let my people free.
Let my people free, you mean?
And I will take void bombs to try to knock him prone.
Ah,
Wow. Okay. I will take my.
Ouch.
All these ones.
I will take my my mythic trait to re-roll this.
Okay.
The 16.
Nice.
Okay.
Wow, I'm so.
They hit. They may hit. It's a whatever.
The news.
It's a news. They're usually pretty easy to hit.
Yeah.
Does that hit?
That hits.
It's not a 1. Okay. He will take
Gotta go with the original damage roll, though. Yeah, so 4 and 11.
4 and 11, and he has to make a Dex reflex save. DC 19, or it falls prone.
I'll be immune. It's a news.
It is an ooze. Yeah, I think it's immune to that stuff.
It is.
It doesn't have
Shit.
anything to fall prone.
Yeah, it doesn't have anything to trip it with. Hold on, I'll double check to make sure. Let's see. Mindless blind, immune to poison, sleep paralysis, polymorph stun. No critical hits or flanking. Efficient or natural, no armor, does not eat, breathe, or sleep. Yeah, actually nothing about, I mean, doesn't make sense that you could trip it, but actually I don't see anything in the actual rules. Okay, so we'll let it fly. Okay. So reflex save, what's the DC?
19.
Okay.
trimmer. Maybe make it trimmer. So that's like its version of trip.
Okay, it failed.
Wobble.
Cool. Then it's prone and it can't get up next round.
Okay. Knock it over sideways then. What was the damage total? 15 points?
14. Yeah, 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Okay, so a lot of that just fails to penetrate the hardness of the crystal, but you do hurt it somewhat.
Alright.
Okay.
Then the other attacks. Jesus, I'm rolling trash today.
We all are.
Well,
We all
20
are.
hits.
Yeah, 8 points of bludgeoning damage and 15 points of fire damage.
Okay, so you can tell that the fire does not affect it at all, and actually that shot's completely deflected.
Okay. No fire, okay. Then we will continue with the void bombs. Ooh.
19 hits.
19 hits, then that will be 27 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. So you blow another big chunk of it off, but it seems to still be going.
Okay, that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. So Simon, you are pinned and risking suffocation if you do not get out of this thing.
So I have the pinned condition. So basically, all I can do is try to break out, right?
Yes.
All right. Is that like a CMD or is that like a?
Yeah, it's either a straight escape artist or CMB roll. Yeah.
Let's see which one's worse. I think either way I'm screwed. Let's see.
You think you're screwed? Wait do you see what I've got up my sleeve?
Yeah, I do have an okay CMB. I guess I'm
Dimension
gonna.
door.
Yeah.
Get out of my head, Lucian.
Wait, why is CMB listed as Constitution? That's
Good luck.
probably not right. Strength's the default for CMB, isn't it?
As defensively,
Yeah.
hopefully you can talk.
I have got to get to escape artist.
I'm inside it.
Yeah, even being inside, you have to make the concentration check to beat it.
Yeah.
In order to cast.
Yeah, even then when you're pinned, you really can't do much besides pure mental.
Yep, verbal, mental. You can talk, yeah.
All right. I guess my CMB is slightly better. So yeah, I'll try to use my CMB to break out of this. And
Okay.
27. Not bad.
Good roll.
Enough.
You break out.
Yay! Flop.
Nice.
You see Simon kind of like flop out the side of it. Air land on the water.
Take a big gulp of breath.
Yep. All right. That was probably a standard or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a standard, yep.
So I can't do much more besides stand up, which I'm assuming won't draw an attack of opportunity because I'm,
That's
Crawl.
roll
correct.
down. All right.
Snorri.
So I guess I'm ready for next round.
I'm gonna try the dimension door somewhere over here.
Okay. So make the concentration check.
Yep. Good luck, sir.
Ooh, 30. That's pretty good.
Oh. Ooh, I think I might have got it. It's 10 plus CMB plus...
Plus the spell level.
Which is 4.
So you need a 34.
Surge.
I'm gonna have to surge it.
All right. You make it.
Oh, I live. Snorri lives. For now.
All right. Well done. Lucian, what do you do?
Same thing, mythic point to cast piercing scream. $5d6.
Okay.
22 again. These are decent rolls. And then I will move just in case this thing can beep beep in turn. It's vulnerable to Sonic, which is
Yeah, actually, it's going to superpod you again when you cast because it's within range.
oh, was it really?
Yep. You can reach that far.
Wow.
It misses you, though.
Okay.
And with that, you are able to blast it, and it just shatters into a million pieces.
Wow.
My song is so powerful.
You should be a bard.
And the cavern grows quiet once again, and you guys turn and you realize that the Morlocks have advanced upon you. And this is where we will pick up next time.
All right,
Of course
fuck
they
that
did.
Morlocks.
Okay, unfortunately, I've got a convention next time. I'm actually going to be home. I don't know. I mean, if I'm up for it, I'm actually I wouldn't mind running, but I would have to kind of leave it kind of open to that weekend where I have to decide depending on what's going on. Something might come up and actually delay me, or we could just straight up cancel and just wait. Extra.
Yeah, I was gonna say the next time we play, I'm going away like early the Monday morning too. So
Okay, well we can. Yeah, that's
by Sunday night too.
probably best to just delay then, because I don't usually run well when I'm real tired. Anyway, I'll fuck up a lot of stuff.
Makes sense. Need to have that
So
high
a
energy.
month? So 4 weeks?
Yep, 4 weeks then.
All right,
Okay.
All right.
See you in a month.
All right,
good game, guys.
all right, guys.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Thanks for playing.
Yeah,
Thanks. Have a good week. See ya. All right, there we go. Okay.
Oh God! Please! Can't we bury the hatchet? I'm sorry.
Hey, Avanja.
And the next.
I'm not sure these guys were bandits.
What? Why did they try to waylay us?
I think it's because they were trying to return this pouch that you dropped.
Well, they should have said something.
They tried. And then you started stabbing them.
Time to loot the corpses.
Yay!
Excuse me, would you mind not looting my corpse, please?
Is this some kind of way of making us feel bad about killing the bandits?
For the last time, they were not bandits, they were guards. Didn't you see the uniforms?
So, anyway, we loot the guards.
CR7.
Roll for it. Do you mind not going through my things? I'm rather attached to them. At least I used to be.
Piss off, Ghost. Can't you see we're busy?
I don't know if I can piss off. I might be tied to this moral plane until my murderer is brought to justice. Besides, if I disapparate, you'll never know where I keep my secret stash.
What secret stash?
I would have told you, but after you violently murdered me, I really don't feel like it anymore. It's a secret I'll take to my grave.
You know she's not gonna dig you a grave, right?
Oh, sure, throw it away. Not like I need it anymore.
That's the spirit.
Evandra, roll investigation.
Mythicize them. They really weren't that tough.
1.
So you go through his pockets, and inside you find nothing.
What? I bet he was lying about the secret stash. I mean, what would a guard even have on him to begin with?
You'd be surprised what these guards would suddenly have on their bodies for the nice boys and girls who didn't murder them in cold blood. Oh, what's that in his pocket? It looks like you found his secret stash. For Nixie, you find 1 Vorpal sword, slippers of spider climbing, a chime of opening, a belt of dwarven kind, gauntlets of ogre power, the dragon slayer, armor of invulnerability, and a necklace of fireballs goes to Antreus.
Wow! None of these match my outfit.
That's it. You see this body? I know it's got something on it, and I'm going to look again. And I'm going to keep looking until I find something.
That's not really how this works.
I'm going to keep looking until I find something.
Okay, fine. If you insist. Oh no, you're so close to finding my secret stash. I wouldn't look in that pocket if I was you. No, not that one, the one to the left. You found my secret stash. You can't hit me, I'm a ghost. But you might want to apologize to your friend.
What the hell?
No, the only way to hit a ghost is to throw really hard. You know, like strength? Have you heard of it? I think she did that on purpose. I really thought throwing was your thing, given how you are a tosser. You know, if you're not going to bury us, would you mind at least cremating our bodies?
Oh, fireball!
I'm gonna kill him! Again!
It looks like my business is finally finished.
Goodbye, bitches!
At least I got to keep my looks.
I think you got a little something on your
Hey, free loot.
Hey, don't touch that! Don't touch my stuff! Hi, excuse me. Could you please not loot my corpse?
Hello, YouTube. Thanks for not killing me or any of my friends. That's very nice of you. Anyway, I came back as a messenger to say you shouldn't have any unfinished business lying around. So, just in case, you might want to hit that like button, subscribe, look at our Patreon, give a little comment on who your favorite character is and why it was me. And we just want to give a very special thanks to all of our supporters in every manner. Just, you have been amazing through this trialing time. Was I supposed to say anything else, God?
No, that's good.
That's
You can
good?
go now.
That's good. My business is finished. Goodbye, bitches! I'm going down because I'm actually going to hell this time. Yee.
Hey, look, there he comes.